What's going on, guys? So I just pulled up at this property to do a winterization, and the property had already been previously winterized, not by me. So the first thing I do when I come in is I always check. I want to see if these other guys are actually doing the winterizations right, and a lot of the times they're not. So I go over there and I shake the hot water heater to see what the deal is. So I go over there and I shake the hot water heater, and the hot water heater's flat full. So the next thing I do, and this is, you know, if you do a lot of winterizations, I'm sure you've zip tied a lot of water meters, and, you know, some of you may know and some of you may have wondered why. But if you zip tie the water meter, so this specific winterization was done December of last year. So if they have their picture of the water meter zip tied, and then, you know, something happens with the plumbing system, it gets filled back up with water or whatever, and you come back out and the zip tie is still on there, then you know it's on the contractor. But if the zip tie has been cut and removed, then you know that somebody else, for whatever reason, come turn the water on. Well, this specific case, the house is for sale. So I'm sure the realtor, you know, turned the water on to check and see, blah, 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 if whatever was working. But when I come out here, the zip tie, you know, had been removed. So I can't exactly put the blame on the contractor because, you know, I mean, he may not have zip tied it or whatever the case, but the zip tie was removed. So if he done his winterization properly, then, you know, something in here freezes, the hot water heater freezes up and it busts. And then they come back out there and they check that water meter and the zip tie had been removed. It removes him from, you know, the liability. So I don't know if anybody has ever really thought about the why we zip tie. I know a lot of times I zip tie water meters that's, you know, got padlocks on them, and I've had contractors ask what the reason is, but that's the reason. So I know that somebody other than us has turned the water back on, and that's why this water heater's full.